Hey Ian, thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm on this bloody service again. I'm just seeing how it goes. I'm just trying to fix up the lighting a little bit. It's a bit shit. I look grumpy in that shot. Oh, that's right, my eye though. Problem. We get like that one. I feel like I've just ruined the. Oh, there we go. Sorry if you're watching this on catch up. I'm just trying to sort myself out. Let's get the seat down a little bit. It's really bright. Let me just because I'm working with my new camera and um, my new camera and my new streaming service. So just bear with me a second. Just increase. No, it's going here, not that one. Oh, increase the brightness slightly. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right. Hello, John. Thanks for joining, Mike. Happy birthday, mate. Happy birthday. When I saw you said you were going to be watching more war movies, I was a bit worried that you weren't going to be watching the live stream, but it's good that you're on. Hey, John, from Good Morning from New Jersey. How's it going, buddy? Um, I should probably spam it as well. Although should be live on Facebook too, I believe. It's live now. Yes, there we go. Can see myself live. Oh my god, that's weird. Um, Rothgar's on. Welcome back to Australia, mate. I saw your thing, your comment on Discord, and looked like you're having a bit of a shit time. So it's good to see you back, and you're hopefully finding your feet again, mate. Mike's got what could possibly go wrong, indeed. Good morning, Doug. How you going, mate? Everyone's on today. How's the weather in the UK and the US? Rothgar already know what the weather's like here. It's a lovely day here in Perth today. What's everyone working on? Rothgar's, but it's good to be back, especially with some of the food you were eating. Jesus. The only things, yeah, it is weird when you see yourself and hear yourself for the first time, especially when you know other people are watching it as well. It's quite embarrassing at times. Lovely here as well, says Mike. Right, let me see how I pronounce this. I'm just going to say Arca. Hello from Poland. Oh, there you go. Ar- Arcs? I think I'm going to say Arcs. Hello from Poland. Hey, from Poland. Well, not from Poland. Hi from Australia. It's great to have you on here, mate. What are you working on? Good day, Harry. Fog of Wars joined the channel. Thanks for joining us, mate. You should join with your channel name. Get some more subscribers on there, and we can hopefully push you to start doing some more videos. Ian's put it nice for chance for rain later, says Ian. Yeah, we need a bit of rain in Perth. We've had a bit, but it's still not. I don't think it's enough. Although I think I'm jumping ahead. I'm beating my the chat box that's coming up, so I'll try not to jump too far ahead. Um, John's put we've had yellow weather warning for torrential rain. Oh, a yellow weather warning. Oh crap, that's crazy for the UK at this time as well. I've been working on a few Panther Torm in placement, doing them with red primer and tan brown scheme for Bobbins' post-war cover. Oh, that's awesome, Spanner, and welcome to the channel again, mate. Hello from North London. I'm working on Wall of Epic French Waterloo. Says John, good luck, mate. They're very intricate, aren't they? That's a very cool thing to start. Mike working on more powers. Yeah, you've shown us those. They look great. That 6 pounder looks awesome as well. Mark's working on some new line Confederate. Currently doing 21, 24 man regiment for a big club game. Oh, that's awesome, Mark. Are you in the US or are you in the I'm assuming the US? Shouldn't assume that. I'm assuming so if you're doing the American Civil War. Looks like it's a beautiful day in Alabama. It's going to be sunny and 32 degrees. Yes, you guys are just coming out of your summer now, aren't you? So you're in autumn now. I still remember it being hot when we drove for Alabama. I think it was around this time. No, it was more like summer. It was bloody hot and humid. Mike saying he's got an empty wallet. Yes, it does get like that with what we do, doesn't it? Hi, Ryan. Thanks for joining the channel. I love the picture as well, the US UK flag in your display picture. Awesome. Oh, Southeast England. That's yeah, wouldn't have said that, but that's cool. 21 to 24 man. Uh, oh, you've done 21 24 man regions. I see. Oh shit, you have been busy, mate. Wow, that's good work, Mark. Very, very good work. Putting us all to shame. Harry's working on a new channel focused on hobby electronics. Very interesting. I did see your arm. I haven't replied to the comment, but it looked very cool, even if it was a dodgy Chinese. Guns for busy painting walls of the roses, mercenary, pipeman, crossbowmen, and whatnot. Oh man, I'm so close to potentially getting myself some Panzers. I haven't committed yet, but I can feel like it's coming. Those Perry stuff are really nice, really, really nice. And I'm very impressed with their Zulus as well. I just got the 3 boxes of Zulus so I could get the commander. I think he's one of the commanders that is Landwana. Um, so yeah, very impressed with Perry. Probably gonna get some more, and it will probably be War of the Roses. Well, 28 mil medieval game. I don't know how that sits with me. I'm gonna just get the box to see. Some Samurai. I haven't done one on the Red Farmer schemes yet, but that is planned. That is definitely planned. I was thinking like a Tiger 2 with a red turret, but yeah, maybe a full um, red primer would be good. Yeah, I'll put it down. I think that's a good idea. But my vehicle tutorials don't seem to be as popular at the minute. Um, as my infantry-based tutorials. I really need to consider changing the name because Panthers aren't sorry, Panzers aren't appealing to people at the minute. They want infantry tutorials. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. I think it's a must. The red unique, I think it's highly sought after as well. People doing like a Berlin themed force or last day Germany sort of force. And for those of you that aren't members, I've just released my latest video, which focuses on the Ionic German paint sets, and I'm painting Splinter. But I'm using my new camera, so I'm streaming my new camera now. I don't know if you'll see the quality because it's a live stream. But the new tutorial that comes out this weekend, coming, uh, will be with my new camera. So let me know in the comment section when you watch it. I remember. I really want to know if you think the footage is good, if you think if you're not so impressed with it. I've got a better lens on my camera and stuff. So closing on the 10K mark meant I needed to upgrade my camera. Hopefully, it's been a good investment. If it's not, well, it's tough because I've just sold my old camera. Um, but I like it, but I want to see. I want to make sure because I'm not camera savvy. So yeah, I just want to know. Um, oh, so you guys are saying my audio is cutting in and out. All right, thank you. Let me just check to see what's going on here. 1 second. I'll tell you what I'll do. Switch these two around because it could be my laptop because I don't normally use that USB port. Yeah, let me know cutting in and out. Get it together. Yes, I know. I know. Let's have a look. Is it got my? Oh, now it's coming through my camera. So I'll go for my normal microphone. Let me know if it cuts out still. If not, I'm on the camera microphone. It's got one of those fuzzy like rabbit tails on it, so maybe it's meant to be good. I don't know. Haven't done anything different to when we streamed last week though, so that's frustrating if it is cutting in that. Can I paint some old Matchbox figures? I can do. I just need to get my hands on some. Um, but yeah, I can definitely do that. Spammer has put yes, is rather significant cuts too. Okay, is it still cutting in and out now? If it's still cutting in and out now, then I will switch to my camera microphone. Hey, Mikey, thanks for joining, mate. We've got some technical issues here. I think. Oh no, Doug's saying it's good now. All right, cool. I don't know what happened there, um, but I've switched USB ports, so perhaps I shouldn't use the right side. Um, I might just reformat that USB port, but that's okay. We're good. We're good. I've switched it to my mouse in that side, so I don't really care if that cuts in and out at the moment. Um, it's bloody new laptops. I don't know what's going on here. Yep, birthday boy, Mike, not Mikey, Mike. Thanks, lads, for telling me that the mic's better as well. Appreciate it. Sorry for the first 10 minutes. If you're watching this on catch up, I can only apologize. Um, yeah. We'll just pretend it was the rain at your end, John. That'll at least get me out of the shit. Summarize just saying to give it a little time before touching anything seems good now. Yeah, I think it's just because I haven't used the mic on this particular USB port before, so I probably just need to reform it now. Mike is saying it's in sync now. God, that was embarrassing. Sorry, lads. I do apologise. You come on here. You expect for someone who's going to be on for an hour just to have it all bloody up and running, but life's crazy and stuff. I was promoting myself. I was asking how the camera for you guys to keep an eye out for the new camera footage on the Splinter tutorial that's coming out on Saturday now or Friday. I don't know if it comes. It must come out on a Friday for some people, right? 24, yeah. But it's using new camera, so it's using my new camera. So I really want to know. I want feedback. So let me know in the comment section on that video, or just message me, whatever. If you like the footage, if you think the footage is more crisp, yeah, please do let me know. We're about to reach 10K, so I thought it was time to upgrade on the camera. Hopefully that all goes through now. Mikey's saying he's woke up from a Sunday snooze. I know you woke up for something good and it's gone kaput. So at least we've sorted out. Perhaps you waking up, Mikey, is what we needed to get this shit show sorted out. Yeah, I'll click all the buttons and hope something works here, and I'll give it a good bash at least. Anyway, I think it's still got warranty on it, so um, I can at least try and swap it out. I know 10K. We're so close. We're so close. I remember thinking, God, I'd like to get to 10K when I was at like 1K. And now we're only like a couple of months away, I'm gonna guess, from 10K. Um, so close. And some of you guys have been with me for such a long time. Um, it's crazy. Uh, with such a niche sort of thing that we do with the war game, historical war gaming as well. It's so niche. To almost get to 10K. I couldn't have done it without you guys, honestly. I always see people commenting saying, check out painting Panzers tutorials on social media. And all my Panzer aces constantly pushing the channel and all the other members and stuff. Yeah, yeah, just so good. And as Mikey says, when we get to the 10K, we've got the clothing range that I'm going to look at implementing. So painting Panzers underwear is on the cards for those that are interested. You have the tank on there. We won't put up my face or anything. That'll look a bit too. Hey Ryan, thanks for joining us again. You've come back at the right time when I've sorted out my technical issues. And Mikey, I'm going to be hitting you up to help me with the clothing range because you've got a witty sense of humour. And perhaps maybe I should get Ian on that team as well. I need some ideas, and then I'll take all the benefits and the profits, of course. Yeah, look, Mikey's got his priority straight. He's going to snooze afterwards. That's good. Oh God, now Spammer is saying that it can potentially cut out again. Don't do this to me, guys. Unless it's this streaming service. Oh dear. Okay. The only thing I can think of is it could also be the internet on this side. So I'm having technical difficulties. So I'm gonna switch to my mobile hotspot. Sweatshirts for the winter. Yeah. Sweatshirts for the winter and singlets for the summer. I'm just gonna drop out for a sec, guys. Just give me a second. Alright, we're back on. Yeah, so I don't know what's hopefully this is gonna help. I don't know if it is gonna help or not, but, yeah, if this is still cutting in and out, then I'll switch to my, uh oh, actually, I wonder if there's interference. Hang on. Let's see. If I move this over here. Let's move this over here. Let's not damage that model, though. This over here. That's there. That's that one. That one. I did drop the microphone the other day, so I'm hoping that I haven't damaged it. Although I did my tutorial and it was fine, so well, I hope it was fine. Yes, we need to start thinking of the 10K special. Um, although I don't know what's gonna be, probably just me thanking everyone. I'll have to get a nice little, speech ready. No, that'll probably be the 100K that's gonna happen. But, you can dream up. Now let me know, guys, if the audio is still cutting in and out because I will switch my microphone to my camera. 20 minutes of technical issues. I can only apologize, gents. Yeah, Mardav are awesome. I would really recommend, getting some, and as Mike's pointed out before as well, that they're really well priced. So, yeah, definitely to do. Yes, spam right. I will be painting a large scale. I've got a 1/32 German Airfix German set that I am going to paint up, and it's. But perhaps I should leave it for the 10K special. That is different. Um, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. It should be something unusual, right? Um, I have to think on it. I have to think on it. But yeah, so ideas are great. The special have to be a Panzer or a Para. Yeah, I think so. Perhaps a king tiger would probably be fitting considering that is my logo. Um, but we've already got a king tiger on the channel, so I don't know. I don't like big scale tanks though. I've got nowhere to put them. I'm running out of room. We'll have to get you a 1 and a 0 balloon delivered. Yeah, put it up in the background. No, I think maybe for 10K, I should look at getting my room sorted. I've got one of those prints from the '80s. I think it's an Arnhem Bridge print. I can't remember what it was called now. It's from the '80s. It's got John Frost's signature on it, and I've got a matching pair of World War II Pegasus, um, patches that I wanted to put in the frame with them as well as the airborne badge. So maybe I should just do that, so then I can have it in the background when I'm streaming because it's such a cool print, and with Johnny Frost's signature on it, it's so cool. I don't know. Maybe that's should what I should do for 10K. But how am I gonna film that? Just fair enough. I've got a Jagdtiger, but it's a 15 Jagdtiger, and this is what I'm gonna be using for the Ionic, um, German vehicle paint set. So, yeah. Do a paper pansy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hi, Tighthead. Thanks for joining, mate. Don't stress, you're not late at all. You s I'm still gonna be on here for another 40 minutes. Unlucky for you guys. John's painted some 1/35 and 16 scale figures and 1/10 scale busts over the years. Yeah, that sort of thing scares me. I'm happy with my small stuff. I think the bigger I go, the more shite it's gonna look. I think it's gonna look terrible. I'm nervous about painting the 132 scale Airfix Germans, that I'm gonna make them look terrible. But we'll see. We'll give them a go, sorry, and, we'll see how they come out. But yeah, I'll stick to my actually, someone was saying about American Civil War. I've got I painted up I'm not sure if it's gonna come in focus. I need to hide my head. There we go. I think it's the old Esky Confederates. Is this guy a Confederate? He's wearing blue. I don't know if he's I think he's a Confederate from memory when I looked at the painting guide. He's in blue, whatever that means. I don't know anything about Heroes of Arnhem Print. I can't remember. It was from the '80s. Um, I'll let you know in Discord, Mikey. I'll let you know in Discord, mate. I can't remember. Yeah, John is definitely a madman. I can say that. We've got another. I've You guys painting all the British paras have given me some inspiration because I've got another. This is a Checkpoint Miniatures para. Focusing in on the camera. It's not the clearest. Yeah, I've been painting another. This is a Checkpoint Miniatures, as I said. I think we can all recognise who that is with his umbrella. I've done the Esky British, Anglo British Zulu Wars British person. There we go. And another. This is the second Revel. So these are the latest ones I've painted. This is the second Revel um, US infantryman I've painted. But I painted him in more of the sort of iconic American uniform. Although his jacket he's wearing is like a mix of a greatcoat and a normal jacket. It's such a weird sculpt. I don't know what jacket he's wearing, but I've just painted it that way anyway, just so you can get the colours. Sorry, so let's catch up. Is there a chap throwing a grenade towards a bridge which is covered in wrecks? Yes, that's the one. And there's a brain team, and I think there might be somebody injured and stuff. And it's got John Frost's signature on it. There were a limited print, I think. I watched Rough Riders recently, and now I want a 28 TR and some Rough Riders. Yeah. Um, John saying he's a Mad Northerner. Guten Tag from Germany, or Guten Tag. Hey, Trekken, thanks for joining, mate. I'll just keep it English for now because my pronunciations of any foreign language and English as well is terrible. That US infantryman is cool. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's a really weird sculpt. Really, really weird sculpt. Um, but yeah, he's uh, he's going to keep some of the American painters happy. Okay, so it is the Heroes of Arnhem. All right, that's awesome. So yeah, I want to get that framed. I bought it years and years and years ago, and it's just been sitting in its tub. So I want to get it framed. I want to put my British Airborne memorabilia that I've got in the frame with it. So I've got quite a bit to put in there. So it's going to be an expensive thing, but I want to put it on the back wall for when we're doing this sort of stuff and get rid of all that shit that you see in the back there. Um, yeah. What else can I show off? Um, I'm not sure if I showed this last stream, but I was rummaging through my old box of bits, and I found a Zulu War. So I owned 3 sets of the Rorke's Drift and got rid of all 3 of them because I never got around to painting it, and then obviously I've got it now the 4th time, and I'm actually going through and getting stuff in it done. But I did paint a Zulu when I got the set, and this is how he looks. So bearing in mind, I never used to paint. Let's see if we can see him without focus. So this is how I used to paint, guys. This, I mean, it's hard to tell because he's obviously just it's just his skin color and the wood. Um, but yeah, I painted his eyes just white. I've painted his toenails white. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see if I can zoom it. Can I focus it a bit better? Hang on. See if I can. Is it going to focus? I don't want to play around with it too much. No, anyway, I'm going to take a photo and put it on there. But it made me laugh, and I'm like, this is how it started, this sort of thing. And this was good for me back in the day. But yeah, should show a comparison when I paint some Zulus to what I had had and what I hadn't had. Um, where am I up to? I've got that print with K Frost on. Mine unfortunately has a huge crease through it, courtesy of. Oh no, okay, that sucks. I mine's got like ink on it on the white surface. I thought it was like mold or something. But yeah, I'm not exactly too sure. Talking of Arnhem, I have a colour question. Any suggestion, hopefully, Valet, which colour to use for the pale blue berets of the Polar Paris? Valet do a pale blue colour, that might work really well, or a grey blue. I've got it in my case at the back there. I but it is a bit more of a, World War II Polish beret. It's quite a dark, like a almost like. It depends how light you want it to be, actually. Do you have an idea of how light you would like it to be? Because I think some photos are quite dark. Nico's on, got some Mr. Tool 400 cleaner to try today. Oh god, good luck. It's awesome stuff, but where be in a well ventilated area because you will go on a high. Trust me. John saying he had the rapid fire on first edition campaigns at the moment. We had some great games using that book. It's funny enough. How do you find rapid fire? Um, I haven't tried it, but I love the all packs they've got in their books. They look awesome. Yeah, I will put a photo on Discord as well, Mikey. Definitely, it'll give you a good chuckle. But we all start somewhere. We all start somewhere, and I'm a person that sells a lot of what I do. So if I get fed up with what I've painted, I'll just sell it. I won't keep it and like enjoy it. Um, so the fact that I still had something of what that I painted that's really old that I haven't sold on is crazy. Not that anyone would buy this guy, but, or anything like that, but it's cool that I've still got him. Pale blue in the World Free Vallejo, like the bottom of Soviet planes blue. Yeah, you don't wanna go too bluish, that's the problem. You want it to be almost like a mixture of like a light, like a bluish gray and like um, what's it, like a cement gray. Let me see. I'm gonna tracking you got me going. You're gonna have to see my Snoopy shorts. So, hopefully you can still hear me. I've got a choice of, so you could go Dark blue greys mixed in with some uniform blue, or some puzzle grey, perhaps. What else have we got here? Um, yeah, maybe that. I can't find my light grey. I can't find my light grey, but I would be inclined to try something like this: dark blue grey and Luftwaffe uniform World War Two mixed together. That might be a good option. Or get rid of the Luftwaffe uniform, add some basalt grey or some London grey together. I think you'll get a nice, quite a nice mixture there, actually. So the Luftwaffe blue will give you a bit of that blue hint, and the dark blue grey is more just a grey. There's not really much blue to it. So that Luftwaffe uniform will give it that blue hint, but still keep it quite grey. But if you don't want the blue hint, then just go the dark blue grey and basalt grey, and it'll keep it rather dark, and you can just lighten it up a touch if you need to. Would be my suggestion. Yeah, maybe mix in with some white. Yes, exactly, Nico. The new version of Reloaded, but the first issue was great, but not great in 20 mil. Not played 20 mil for years. Yeah, a lad in Australia, I think he stocks them. And I was really, really tempted to do it, but then I heard Chain of Command are bringing out their Arnhem supplement, so I'm probably just going to wait for that now, because I do like Chain of Commands or the Lardies. I love what they do. I just don't game. I do Battle Group and Flames of War, and I'm a big fan of Battle Group's Arnhem supplement, but there's not much in it. It's literally just lists, but it's still cool. Yes, Vallejo is designing the bottles to make it impossible to put the paint back. Oh, I've just put my other paints away. The amount of times now my paint is, like, coming out of the side, even and drying up around the sides, like, you can't really make it out here. But some of my other really well-used paints are all drying in this, like, section here, and then every time I close it, it just leaves, like, chunks of paint coming, like, dried up paint coming out. It's really frustrating. That's why I like the new Ionic paint set that was sent to me. Um, those lids are awesome because they've got the little nozzle on there that when you close it, it, like, seals it properly. So you're not gonna get and it comes out in, like, a you have to really squeeze it to get a drip to come out. Fangs, got an idea. I wanna know if it's thinking, although I want it to be bluish, I think in this one, so it has to be a bit more bright. Yeah, you could definitely add a bit of white to the mixture as well, like Nico said. Um, but I'm half tempted. The basil grey will lighten it up nicely, so maybe do the blue grey and the basil grey, but it's up to you. But those are the paints I would probably experiment with for 20 mil. It should work on 15 mil. Yeah, I know the feeling, Nico. I do exactly the same thing. Yeah, Battle Group's good. I would highly recommend it. Unless you're not into, like it's more on the side of realism. There's a lot of dice run out for calling in artillery and stuff, but I love the fact that, pretty much everyone's gotta use logistics, medics, engineers, recovery. Um, they've all got their own uses, observers and different types of observers, different types of medical bits and such. Makes it for a bit more enjoyable game in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for? It gives them character. The signaler has a job to do, the leader has a job to do, the medic has a job to do, the forward observer has a job to do, the engineer, the logistics guy has a job to do. They've all got their own little things to do. 10K painting Panzers dice. Now that is a good idea, but what would the logo be? Would it be a tiger? If we could do black dice with a white tiger in there. Um, yeah, that's a good idea. I should come up with a good design there, Maggie. I like where your head's at here, mate. Um, you should get into some sort of like design aspect if you can. Because I don't have a I'm not good like that. I don't co I'm really terrible with coming up with, like, being creative, that's the word. I'm terrible at being creative. I'm awful at it. So, don't expect greatness with the clothing line. But I'm also I was also thinking today if I should start a second channel, but not for painting, for gaming. But I don't really game much. But is there an appetite for it? Would people be interested in it? It just means I can pump out a bit more content and it's easier to do. I could game for an hour every couple of days, play some historical game, or maybe I'll just burn myself out. I don't know. I've been toying with the idea. Um, Let me know in the comments if you guys think that's a good idea or if you think it's silly. Just stick to the painting. I'm a terrible gamer for the most, but strategy game. I'm not too bad with the old FPS, but strategy games I'm pretty awful at. But that's probably what I'll play because I want to try and keep it historical if I can. Although I used to love that Mountain Blade, the Napoleonic one, where you can be like the drummer or the piper and stuff like that. Um, that was such a fun. I think it was a mod. I don't think. Oh no, was it an expansion pack? It was something. It was playing that online was just an absolute laugh. I love that. Black dice, silver target outline with underneath. That's a yeah. See, I like where you're at. Paint rack says Nico. Yeah, I can see that as well. Um, that's all good stuff. Keen to see some gaming. Armory Forge is getting super good right now. Yeah, I used to play Arma all the time, but I just never I just don't have the time anymore because it's a long game, isn't it? Fast-paced tactics of 40K ranks often promotes a fast spam and they do sometimes not accept them to buy. Or let's get Chris behind the controller. Yeah. The only controller I use for gaming is a cricket game, and I don't think there'll be much, calling for that one. I'm terrible if it runs a hobby YouTube. Yeah, running a YouTube for painting isn't I wouldn't call that too creative because if you watch my videos, which I know you do, I hope you do, there's very little creativity in the videos. Like, here's how I paint something, and that's it. Yeah, I know it stopped. I'm actually it seems to have come back now. It's glitched out, but I'm reading it off YouTube directly. But thanks for letting me know, Mikey. So you were created on the last E3485, says Trekken. I added a spare wheel. Well, it was spare wheel, which comes from a Crusader, but it's close enough. Ah, there you go. Yeah. Other reports might be worth a try. I know other companies stopped doing them due to lack of peace. Yes, I know. That is the intention, Rothgar, and thank you so much for helping with your 20 mil Arnhem stuff. I just don't have the time or the space at the minute. I will be. That is the intention. Maybe in the next year or two. I keep putting it off. I will be doing it, but I won't be doing it anytime soon. Especially with the bub on the way. I just probably don't have time to do it. I'd love to do some battle reports though. But my friend at Lack of Foresight Gaming, Jake, he does some great battle reports. If you're into that sort of thing, um, yeah, he's holding the torch at the minute for Flames of War and stuff, as well as Panzers. Surely he does some great Flames of War battle reports as well. Um, the way is now we can jump in, play along as you want, and leave. Oh, okay, that's good to know, Nico. It never used to be like that, so maybe I'll try that then. Maybe we need to get you stateside for one of those massive historical themed paintballs. That would be the dream, Ian. That would be the absolute dream. We don't do anything like that in Australia. I envy those that do the airsoft events as well, the historical airsoft events. Um, yeah, that'd be so cool. One day I'll get out there and do one of those big events for sure. If any company ever watches me, hopefully they'll convince me to come across. Can't head to put it's a lot of work if you want to work with 2 channels on YouTube. I would put all my energy in 1 channel. Maybe you can do every day, a half day for the gaming main channel. Yeah, something I'm throwing out there. I appreciate your advice. Just something I'm throwing out there. I'm like, could I won't have the capacity when new Bob's here in like, there's gonna be no capacity for it. Just the thought of it's nice. I'm like, the growth would probably be better in the long run for a gaming channel than a painting channel. But I feel like the community would be better for, like, with you guys and painting and stuff. You guys are a lot more friendly, a lot more understanding and stuff. Nico, 10K Panzer giveaway. Yeah, maybe we could do a little giveaway. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. At the moment, my giveaways are only for my channel members, but maybe we can make a slight exception. John's not a fan of battle reports. I prefer painting samples and unit comparisons. Yeah, um, I'm just that's the thing. I want to know what I need to do. I need to take my channel to the next level, and I need to make it more engaging. I need to make people, um, watch my stuff for longer because most of the time my videos average about 2 minutes, and that's understandable. You're only really gonna watch a painting tutorial because you've got that particular figure and you just want an idea of what paints to use. You're very rarely gonna watch the entire length of the painting tutorial. I never used to. I still don't. I still watch other people's painting tutorials. So I need to make it more engaging, more I don't wanna make it clickbaity, but I also wanna make it so people jump on and they're a bit more engaged. It's so difficult to come up with a plan for that, though. If anyone's got any ideas, I'm all ears. But I'm also very lazy when it comes to my editing and stuff. I don't wanna spend hours and hours and hours on a video just because again, this isn't my full-time job, although it feels like it sometimes. It's not my full-time job. So, yeah, it's a hard one. We should wait for President Cheetah to leave the office. He's not a fan of foreigners. Oh, well, maybe Western foreigners, right? Um, Perhaps. I don't know. No politics, though. We don't talk politics on this channel unless you're in the Discord, and then we're still not allowed to. I just changed that one time. Uh, Tired, you agree with me? Cool. He's a really fan of himself. Have you done any generic tutorials like dry wash, how wash as well, etc.? I haven't really, but the reason I haven't done that is because I don't feel like I'm word good enough at explaining stuff and professional enough. So when you watch people actually do this is how you wash, they know all the correct terms and they know what everything does. Pillory action, for example, I think that's the word. See, I don't even know if that's the correct word or not. I'm a wash. So it's pretty much like this is how a dummy would wash, would be from my perspective, because I feel like a dummy when I'm washing because I don't I just know that this is what works for me. Yeah. I would absolutely love to see you continue to grow like wildfire, man. I just don't get burned out and sure enjoy. Oh, I absolutely love it. You guys are what keep me going. I know it's so cliche, people say it all the time, but the community and stuff is what keeps me going. You guys have been awesome. Um, yeah, definitely appreciate that. I won't get burnt out. If I ever get burnt out, I'll let you guys know. And Maki, you can take over the channel. I think you'll be more creative than me anyway. It's a statement of fact. Yeah, the Cheeto aspect is definitely a statement of fact. I don't think you can get any more tan or fake tan than he can. Close combat series games, arm games. Yeah, close combat, another close combat. Well, believe it or not, I play with a friend in Australia, close combat. We play um, no combat mission, not close combat. Combat mission is the same sort of thing. Battle for Normandy, Fortress Italy, Red Thunder, and we've got the Ardennes offensive one as well. Um, that's awesome because we can just play multiplayer once. a day, and you just send each other the file. So that's what we do. And we've got a whole campaign series going between the two of us and stuff. So maybe I could film something like that. Um, yeah, it'd be pretty boring, and I'm pretty useless. I'm either really aggressive or really defensive because I don't really know what to do. Yeah, I'm the same, Mike. I like combat mission. I cannot understand the artillery system and stuff, but it works. I somehow manage to get it to work sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't watch painting videos to replicate what I see. I want the readjust my style and look for little details of it. Yeah, and I get that too. I mean, I'm the same sometimes. Or you just want a bit of inspiration, or you're like, oh, that I really want to see what that model looks like. And so I get that, but my stats sort of tell me that I don't know what they call that. My average watch hours, average duration of people watching my video is like 2 minutes, I think, or 2.5 minutes for most videos. So I'm like, do I add a bit of spill or like a historical spill? I did try that for a few videos, but are people really into that? I just had to use Chat GPT. I know it's awful to give me a script. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I can do to get it to the next level. And I'm all talking about it now is because we're at that 10K, we're coming close to that 10K mark now, so I feel like I have to sort of professionalize the channel. I had an excuse, when I was a few thousand subbies ago, I'm just doing it for fun. Now it's like, okay, 10,000, people are paying as well. So I need to take it to the next level, try and get that to grow a bit quicker, get the channel recognized a bit more. Yeah, we'll see. But is actually kicking off, which is unbelievable. My Facebook was stagnant for ages in terms of its growth, but recently, Facebook's been promoting a lot of my stuff. The growth's been quite impressive on Facebook. I think I'm coming up to 5,000 now on Facebook, which was good. So maybe I'm doing something right on Facebook, which I can move across to YouTube. I'm not, although it's exactly the same. Um, Yeah, the bridge too far was great. By the way, it was a big storm in Australia. I hope there is all good where you are, where you live. Yeah, it is where I am. Australia is massive, so it could have been over east. But thanks for reaching out, mate. Yeah, I'm fine. It was a nice and sunny day today. Change of view from landscape to portrait seems to increase the views work for Tony. Land from landscape to portrait. Is for a live stream or for your normal view? I don't think it would work for your normal view, right? For like your normal videos. Okay, painting Panzers tattoo on your forehead. I'll stick to my arms, thanks, Nico. World of Tanks. No, I can't. I tried that once, I just can't. The thought of like a Panzer 3080 going up against like a Fly or not even a Fly, like a King Tiger and being able to destroy it makes me cringe. I'll start dropping my Arnon project on the Painting Panzer fans page. Yes, please do. You'll grow it nicely with your stuff. Well, I'll get the Panzer Aces on there, on tattooed, but only those that joined before you, Ian. We'll cut off at you. You can stay off the tattoo. Panzer Ace tattoo. Well, I tell you what, if we get to 100K, I might have to get a Panzer tattoo of some kind. I've already got the Battle of Britain tattooed on my arm, which was in honor of my great granddad, but it was done in Indonesia, so it's not the best anymore. So we won't be showing the guys that one. What is better is good for looking at nice 3D models of stuff with painting red. Alright, maybe I'll give War Thunder another go one day. I cannot recommend using AI for historical fact. It often tells nonsense. Like, it told me that the Soviet 23rd tanks had lost nearly all its Shermans in 948. It did not have any Shermans. Nice. Yeah, when I say I'm using ChatGPT, it's purely for like, I don't do it. It's only for these historical ones that I've done in the past. and it's just for a little insight, little bit of a insight. Um, yeah, I know it's naughty. Demand a refund. He's live streaming now. Yes, Jeff. Yes. Sorry, it's not the live stream I've got a problem with. It's the live streams are just for you guys. You know, whoever wants to jump in. I'm not bothered if I only get like a couple of people in on the live stream. It's more so, and we get about 20 each live stream at any one time. So 20 people in at the time, and then people drop off, but it stays around 20. So that's to me is awesome. So it's more so I'm talking about my actual channel, so how do I make it more engaging for my painting tutorials and such? Um, but I can definitely give portrait a go, um, for the live stream. But I know Tony, he actually does modeling and painting and stuff whilst he live streams, where I just try and keep it focused on talking to you guys. Um, and I love Tony's work, by the way. I don't know how he does some of those painting by hands, those markings and stuff. No, tattoo pic on Discord. I'll have to see if I've got my old tattoo pic when it first, was done because it looks a lot better then. But I realized, having a Yonkers 88 on your arm with the, Luftwaffe insignia on it probably isn't the smartest of ideas, especially when I went to Munich, and, Berlin and had my arm out. So, fortunately, when somebody asked about it, they thought it was, Pearl Harbor. She asked me, her and her husband asked me what it was. I said, "Oh, it's just a military print," hoping that she didn't know what it was. And she said, "Oh, that's is that Pearl Harbor?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, it's Pearl Harbor. We'll leave it at that." So they didn't know what a Junkers 88 was and a Spitfire, so that's good. Last week's stream was better. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was, mate. Yes, that's a great idea, Dragon. I will just steal from Harry's video, or better yet, get Harry to do it for me. Do all the hard work, and then I just steal it. I won't even pay him for it. Oh, thanks, Nico. Yeah, I try and keep it just a chat amongst friends, and that's what we are. And obviously, the best supporters of the channel, which you guys all are, jumping on and having a chat with me, keeping me company. And it's a good way of the members coming on here and um, doing their member things, just showing off, bragging about how they're awesome members. So I think when the bub arrives, I'm gonna probably stick to 172 tutorials for a few months. Just toy soldiers as well, just because they're so easy to paint. So hopefully I'll be able to get some out quickly. Um, but yeah, let me know if you think that's a bad idea. Yeah, look at Ian. Oh, I'm a member. And the great thing about your membership, Ian, is you get the fancy star, whereas Mikey and the other members that are Patreon members don't get any sort of star. It's really frustrating with YouTube. I don't know why they can't like link the two together. But yeah, but I didn't say that. That pic of me and Mike in our Panzers, I was at work, and my man just came up to me and I was, like, completely confused. "Why was you on my Instagram?" Found out he was a follower. What? That's awesome, dude. That's crazy. I would not have said that. That is so cool. That has made my day. Now you just have to convince him to become a member, Mikey, so he can join the Discord. He's doing Gasland stuff. Ah, he was doing when I last watched him, he was doing his T-34s, I think. Um It looked brilliant. He was painting all of the, decals and the, like, graffiti by hand. It looked very, very good. Very impressed with Tony's work. The OG 20 mil channel, I'd say. I wonder if I don't think there is a way of getting Patreon and YouTube linked up. I might Google that again because I Googled when I first started, and they definitely said there wasn't a way of linking the two together. But perhaps there is now. You think it might have changed. Well, I've got high hopes for my Splinter tutorial that's going to be coming out on Saturday. Hopefully, we get some good views with that, and we'll get some more subscribers, and we'll encroach on that 10K. The goal is 10K by the end of the year. I'm going on about it just because we're so close to it now. But the goal is 10K by the end of the year, and then I need to set myself a target for 2026. So I'm not sure. Do I go big and go like, oh, let's go to 20K by 2026? We'll just keep it to like 15K, another 5K. My friend Stuart Miniature Realms, he's just went nuts at one stage. I think he went over 10,000 subscribers or something in like 6 months or something. He did so well. That's what we need, that sort of momentum. But his stuff is great. It's really, really good. I don't want any of your bots in. No, none of your bots, mate. I can only picture it now. 20 Panzer aces all smoking a cigar at the same time, all behind you. So Rothgar, they are all on Patreon. They should all be on Patreon, and they're sitting in there because I'm trying to get ahead before my baby arrives. Um, make it sound like it's going to be handed to me, but you know what I mean. Um, so there's a. I wouldn't ordinarily leave them this long. I normally give you like a couple of weeks before they drop, but I've been trying to rearrange them so I've got a good like 6 or 7 videos ahead. So when baby gets here, I can give myself a month off of filming. That's why there's such a delay with when videos are coming out at the moment. I know it is frustrating, for people, especially people that don't have access to it, that aren't paid members. But that's the reason. So I do apologize. But it should be on Patreon because you're on Patreon. You should definitely be able to scroll back through Patreon and find it. If you can't, let me know. Maybe I forgot it because YouTube normally goes first before Patreon. But yeah, it should definitely be on Patreon. But yeah, there is a lot of videos. I think with 4 or 5 videos ahead, I've got more in the making as well. So I'm probably gonna have, yeah, 7 videos before baby gets here, ahead of where I need to be. Um, and then I'll just film when I get some spare time, because it's gonna be hectic. And that way we can just keep the video momentum going, 1 video each week. But the shorts and the live streams will probably calm down. Expensive painting with the baby and papoose? What does that I don't know what that means. Papoose? Papoose? Am I saying that wrong? Oh god. Yeah. Right. Now that would be that would be a good look, wouldn't it? Get a painting Panzers Neo sign for behind her that's what the youth gravitator or was that flies? Yeah. Yeah, there'll be lots of flies and midges here that can gravitate to it as well, so no, perhaps not. Yeah. Alright guys, it's officially 10:30 here, so I'm probably gonna look at ending, the stream. You prefer to watch it on YouTube Sport channel. I appreciate that, Rothgar, I really do. No, just for now, you have to bear with me for the next few months. There's gonna be a lot of, videos that come out that you won't have access to for a while, and there might be some switching and changing of dates to accompany new videos that have a strict time frame that I need to get them out on, like this Splinter tutorial. But please bear with me. It will go back to normal where you only get a few weeks per video. Um, And yeah, at least the channel will be up and running. It'll be nice. It will be going smoothly when baby's here, and everything's going to go nicely. Everyone's going to be happy, and I'll be able to help my wife out with the babies, well, the toddler and the baby. That's what a drone is. Okay, cool. No, the photo that came up was like an American Indian pouch. That's cool. Yep, 10:30, Christian becomes a sleepy boy. That's for sure. Tracking, you know it. I'll be passed out in a few minutes. Yeah, thanks, lads, for joining. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the start. Massive thank you, as always, to all of you for joining and all of my members and stuff that are in the channel with us now, the Panzer races and stuff. You guys are awesome. Makes the streams really enjoyable and worth jumping on for. Um, I might start doing a Q&A. Might like just start throwing a thing out. If anyone wants to ask me questions in the live stream, we can do it. We can answer them, whatever. I don't know. It's a bit cringe, but we'll see. Yeah, other than that, I'm going to wrap it up, lads. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy the tutorials that are going to come out, or tutorials going to come out this week. And yeah, we'll talk about it on Sunday. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks. Bye.